Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name's Michelle, aka Michi Makes Up, and welcome to my little universe. And if you're returning, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something pretty, I wouldn't say it's highly requested, but it's something that I've had a few people ask me about. And I know it's something that probably a lot of you guys will find useful, because I'm going to be really honest. Most of the times when I'm doing these makeup looks, 9 times out of 10, I'm only doing these makeup looks for these videos and nothing else. Like, I'm not going anywhere. It's not for anything special. It's just I have some time, so I go and I do these videos. But then, you know, like when I am actually going out, most of the times I don't really have that much time to get ready. I want to do a full face of makeup and really take my time with it. I need at least 2 hours to get ready, because I need to do my makeup, I need to make sure that my hair looks good, and I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. So that's gonna take me about 2 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less, but usually it's more. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to look really well put together. That'll take you 10, maybe 15 minutes max. Now you can take away as many steps as you want or add as many steps as you want as well. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I did do something similar to this like probably 2 or 3 years ago, where I did like a 3-minute makeup, 5-minute makeup, and 10-minute makeup. So depending on how much time you have, I showed like 3 different looks, and I've also done a 5-minute makeup challenge too on here. So I have done similar things to this, but I wanted to go a little bit more in depth and really tell you guys what I'm using, how I prep my skin, and whatnot. So anyways, enough of me rambling on. If you guys want to learn how to get a really fresh face beat that I do not have on right now, just so you know, this is me, no makeup. I just did my skincare and that's it. If you guys want to learn how to get a fresh face beat that makes you look like you put more effort into it than you really did, then continue watching. So I will say that this video may or may not be a little lengthy, a little tiny bit, because I am going to do a talk through, just because I really want to be thorough in me explaining. The first thing I'm going to do, you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to put my hair back with my little kitten ears. People always ask me where I got these from, and honestly, I just made them myself. Pinterest, you already know. I went ahead and did my skincare routine. I feel like skincare is the #1 thing that is going to make you look really well put together. I'm going to share with you guys one of my most favorite items from Pixi. This is the Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches. This stuff, guys, is a miracle worker. So I'm actually going to put on some of this Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum on first. I know, why am I putting on serum right now? I kind of use this almost as a primer. So this is going to give you that nice porcelain glass skin look. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab these eye patches. I'm telling you guys, these eye patches are miracle workers, and I'm going to show you guys how to make these eye patches really seep in. So you take it out. This is what they look like. I'm going to grab one with the little spatula that comes with. That's what it looks like. It's not gross, right? I'm going to take Z-Patch. So I always make sure that I put it in that inner corner of my eye right there. So you want it to look pretty much like this. So I'm not putting it directly onto my lower lid right there, but I'm putting it really close. And I am making sure that this line right here that sticks out does go into the inner corner here, because this is going to help to drain all the lymphatics in there that is causing puffiness. They're super cooling. If you have a like skincare fridge, you want to put these in your skincare fridge. I don't have a skincare fridge, but I need a skincare fridge in my life. It does have a serum on it, so that's why you want to make sure that you don't get it too close inside of the eye. I'm going to go into a face roller. This is a rose quartz roller. They have jade rollers. They have the opal roller from 4th Ray, which is one of my favorites. But I like this one because it's a little small side and it has a bigger side. I forget what brand this is from, but I'll link it down below. It also has a gua sha. I'm going to take the smaller side, and I'm going to roll it right here in my nose, right? And I'm rolling away from my face. Then I'm gonna go on top of this pad. Guys, if you put this in the fridge and do this, it feels so good. Just wanna be very gentle though when you do it. Don't put a lot of pressure. And what this is gonna do is gonna help to drain all those fluids that are building up underneath the eyes, causing puffiness, causing that darkness. Very gentle when you do it. Then I'm gonna take the bigger side and roll all that out. And you can, I don't know about you, maybe it's just me, I feel like I can feel fluids just moving. I don't know, can you guys really notice a difference? I don't know if you can notice it, but I can feel it. Like this side feels so much better. And then I roll down, and the reason why I do this is because your fluids, they go down. So they go like this, then down. So if you want to look up a lymphatic map, you can do that. So that's pretty much it for my little tip. I highly recommend you taking extra time after your skincare. Usually you want to do it after your serum. You want to do the rolling. But if you have these patches or if you have like a sheet mask, that's the best time to do like that rolling. It's really going to help to depuff the skin, make you look effortless again. Usually takes me like 30 seconds. I can do it really fast. I'm used to it, but light pressure. Remember, don't push down in your skin because you're going to cause unnecessary wrinkles. You want to use light pressure and let the roller do its work. So I'm finally moving on to my makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes really quick. I'm using the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Priming Potion. We are going to let the little patches sit for a little while longer because you want to make sure that your under eyes get detoxified. So again, I'm going to try to make this as easy and simple as possible for you guys. So what I like to do first thing in my makeup routine is I'm going to take a little spoolie and brush my brow hairs. Yes, I just got my eyebrows done not too long ago. They did make them a little thin, but we're going to survive. It's okay. My eyebrows will grow back. I'm going to take a tinted brow gel. This is going to be your best friend if you don't have a lot of time. So this one's from Mellow Cosmetics. I got it in a boxycharm box. It's in the shade dark brown, I believe. And I'm gonna take that little spoolie and we're gonna use it to brush the brow hairs up. Now, this is a really big spoolie brush, which is why I'm using such light pressure, because especially since my eyebrows are now thinner, I don't want to get it all over my skin. I do have a skinnier one. I just couldn't find it. But I know Tarte makes a really good one. I think ColourPop has tinted brow gels now. And they're available at Ulta. Lime Crime has a really good one. If you put too much tinted brow gel in there, do not be alarmed. Just use a spoolie, clean spoolie, and brush that on through. And I'm taking my finger to clean up the brows. And there we go. Look at the difference. So eyebrow not filled in, eyebrow filled in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other one and we'll be right back. So you can see what a difference my eyebrows look. So then I'm gonna use this Iconic London Day to Slay palette. I feel like Iconic London is really known for that, like really effortless makeup look. This is what it looks like, really soft, effortless eyeshadow palette. I have another one of their palettes that is alright. It's like a sunshine, sunrise palette. I don't know what it's called. But I'm gonna do a really easy look with this palette. And when I say easy, I mean easy. So take your largest, fluffiest blending brush, and we're just gonna take a really pretty color to put in the crease. I'm gonna take this color right here called Ultimate Tan, and I am holding the palette upside down because it's easier to work with like that. So you can see I'm just building that up in the crease, building up the intensity, but being really messy with it. This is just gonna define the crease. This is a step that you can totally skip out. I don't recommend skipping out on the brows. I feel like when your brows look like they're filled in, you look like you put time and effort into your makeup when you didn't. Then I'm taking my finger, yes, my finger, and I'm gonna take this color right here called VIB Vibes. You can use any of the colors that pleases you. I just feel like this is a pretty color. It's gonna really open up the eyes. And I'm just kind of stamping that onto my eyelid, like so. I'm gonna take the brown in this, take an eyeliner brush. This is from Bogeshi. It's an eye shader brush actually. And I'm just gonna smoke that onto my upper lash line. And the reason I do this is so that my eyelashes look a lot fuller when I put on mascara, and it kind of smokes out the lash line too. Again, all of these steps are very, very much so optional. So that's pretty much it. See how super easy that eye look was? Like, took no effort, but it's a really pretty soft glam look. Then the moment you've all been waiting for. You ready for this?
Wow!
Look at those under eyes. What under eye circles? Literally, like, they're gone. So I'm taking my finger, pressing in that serum into my under eyes right there. I look more awake. I look like I got sleep, and your under eyes even feel like more lifted. Love this stuff. So then I really wanted to try this out. I just got this set from Elf from Ulta. This is a Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I have to do this because we just did that serum, but I'm extra, so I'm gonna do it. And it smells so good. And I'm mostly doing it underneath the eyes since we have that serum on, because I want to make sure that my concealer stays in place. And it is a little tacky, but it's nice. I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of color corrector. So you don't have to do this if you don't have dark circles or like darkness in your face, but I do. So I do this. So I put it around my mouth, underneath my eyes, taking a fluffy brush, blending this. I'm doing this just as fast as I usually would do this, just so you can see it's effortless. Next up, using the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer. This is in Middle Ground. I did talk about this in my boxycharm video, and I said how I feel like this is a really natural, everyday concealer. It's going to be super lightweight. So what I do is I go into my inner corner right here, and I kind of create a triangle like that. And because I get redness around my nose, I cover up my nose. And I'm also going to cover up the tip of my nose because I get redness there too. Then you can use a brush if you want to, but I'm going to use a sponge just because I'm trying to make this really fast. My sponge is already wet. This is an Ulta Beauty sponge, and I actually really like this. Sponges are just faster. It is going to take away some of your coverage. If you want a little more coverage, you can add a second layer and blend it out, but I do not want to do that. And you guys already knew I was going to use the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop, didn't you? This has hyaluronic acid, so you want to make sure your skin is really nice and moisturized so that your face doesn't get dry. So I usually apply this with this Luxie Dual Fiber Powder Brush. So I'm just going to kind of stamp it on really quick with this. And this is just for placement so that I don't dirty my fingers really more than anything. It's not even blended out correctly. It's just slapped on there. Taking that beauty sponge, the bottom of it, I'm going to use that, light pressure, blend that in. Make sure it blends down, super quick and easy. I'm going to use my Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This is a translucent one. I love how this stuff feels. It really freshens up your face. I'm using the Jaclyn x Morphe JH07 brush. Usually I would use my little beauty blender, but we don't have time for that. So I'm just making sure that my under eyes are set. I'm gonna look up a little bit and press in that concealer to make sure it hasn't settled into any lines. Then using a bigger brush with the same powder and setting the rest of my face. So I set the rest of my face because my face is combo, and if I don't, it will start looking like an oily hot mess. I wouldn't really have time for contour and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna use this taupey color in this palette and contour my nose a little bit just because I'm insecure about my nose. Sometimes I forget to do this, but I try to always remember. And then I'm just going to use a nude color in here to highlight the bridge bone of my nose with a matte color. I'm going to take some of this Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination. This is the Sophia shade. So this is like a really pretty liquid illuminator. Taking the smallest bit of it, and we're going to use it to highlight our cheekbones. You can look for it there. So I'm just kind of putting that in its place, putting the smallest bit there, and I'm also taking some of that, putting it in my inner corner too. Put a little too much in my inner corner, but it's all good. And take the beauty blender. You can use your finger, but if you have a beauty blender, why not use it? I am going to use it for my inner corner though, because I put a little too much there. My beauty blender is getting a little dry here. Okay, bam. Next up, lips and cheeks. I'm going to take any color. This is the ColourPop Luxe Velvet lipsticks. These are so nice, and I feel like it just makes your makeup so effortless. So I know you're like, you just said you're gonna do blush. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna use this. This is called Air Kiss. So I'm gonna take it and dab it onto my face like so. I'm gonna take my fingers and use that to blend it in. Yes, you can use lipstick as blush. Can you believe that? And it's more effortless this way. This is your way of making cream blush happen. Rosy pink cheeks in seconds. I know that Iconic London does have a product like this, and I think Glossier has a product like this. But you don't have those products and want to get the same look, just use your lipstick. I put a little bit on my nose too, taking that same color. We're going to use it as our liquid lipstick today. And using my finger to blend it out, because it's going to give us that soft blurred look. This is what we have going on so far. Super easy. So all of that's on my face. I'm going to use some of the Pixie Glow Mist with argan oil. Shake it up real good. So then this e.l.f. stuff came in this little set. So this is the Jelly Pop face and eye gloss. Again, this is optional. I'm taking the smallest bit of that. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand right here and take some of that and put it right in the center of my eye. It's going to give you more of that wet, glossy look. See the difference? You can put it all over your eyelid if you want. And then you can also put it on the highest point on your cheek too for that nice, like, dewy, wet makeup look. Next up, mascara. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension. I really like this stuff, mostly because it's really easy to take off. You literally use warm water and just go like this and little tubes will come out. It looks like it's your eyelashes, but it's not, it's this. And I just like it because it's so easy to take off and you're not really messing up your eyes either. And so again, this usually takes me like 10-15 minutes to do this whole thing. If I skip out the eyes and just do like mascara, it'll take me like 5 to 10 minutes. But I don't recommend skipping them. You can be a little faster with it and not make them as precise. Look at that. Last step, optional. You don't have to do this. I'm gonna take this off real quick. I know my hair's gonna look a little crazy. I'm gonna put on some of the gloss. This smells like watermelon candy, but in a good way, because I don't like watermelon, but this smells good. And wabam! You, my friend, are looking very dewy, very lit from within, very effortless, but you have this super cute, chic look. You can switch up the lip. If you want to do something a little darker and deeper, you can. If you want to do something brighter, you can. If you want to do something more nude, you can. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the lip, for the effortless, pretty fresh makeup look. I really like it a lot. Again, I wear this a lot and it lasts all day and it's just so easy. Like if I sweat or whatever, it's fine. I will say that this eye gloss is a little uncomfortable because it's really sticky, but you know, it's my first time wearing it. I hope you guys like this. Super simple, super fresh, and I feel like you look put together. And I look like I got 20 hours of sleep, but I really didn't. I only got like 5. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your guys' favorite tips and tricks are for quick and effortless makeup, what your favorite products are so I can check them out if I don't already have them, and also what your favorite tips are for looking put together and like you're ready to go and ready to accomplish life. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then.